Two men left home carrying raincoats, water bottles, and homemade lead eye masks. Hours later, they were found side by side on a remote hillside. No signs of violence, no obvious injuries, no indication they'd been robbed. Only a handwritten note filled with cryptic instructions. Investigators search for poison, for clues, for a reason. More than 50 years later, no one knows exactly what killed them or why they climbed that hill in the first place. Please subscribe, share, and turn on notifications for unanswered evidence. It truly does help. On August 17, 1966, electronics technicians Miguel José Viana and Manoel Pereira de Cruz left their hometown of Campos dos Goitacazes, Brazil, telling their families they were traveling to buy electronic equipment for work. An ordinary business trip, it seemed. Instead, the two men were later seen climbing Morro do Vintém, a hill overlooking Niterói. Witnesses remembered something unusual. Despite the warm weather, both men wore heavy raincoats. 3 days later, a local boy flying a kite noticed two bodies among the brush near the top of the hill. Police arrived expecting foul play. Instead, they found something stranger. The men lay peacefully beside one another, each wearing a homemade lead mask over the eyes. Nearby, officers recovered towels, an empty water bottle, cash left untouched, and a small notebook. Inside it, a handwritten message that would become one of the most famous clues in Brazilian criminal history. 1630 be at the agreed location, 1830 ingest capsules. After the effect, protect metals. Await signal. Mask. That was all. No explanation, no names, no indication of what the capsules were or what signal they expected. Investigators searched the area extensively. No capsules were ever recovered. No obvious injuries, no signs of a struggle. And with cash left untouched on the bodies, nothing suggested robbery. The bodies had already begun decomposing, so forensic testing in 1966 was limited. Authorities were never able to determine a definitive cause of death. Theories piled up over the decades that the men poisoned themselves accidentally during an experiment with chemicals or hallucinogens, that it tied to their known interest in spiritualism. Friends said the pair had tried experiments they believed could allow contact with higher beings. The note, the masks, and the missing capsules fueled speculation far beyond Brazil, including claims of a UFO connection. Nothing has ever confirmed that. The masks may have had a simpler purpose, meant to shield the eyes from an anticipated bright light, whether from an experiment, a ritual, or something else. No one knows which. Today, the lead mask case remains officially unsolved. No cause of death was ever established. No one explained the note. The capsules were never found. No theory accounts for every piece of evidence. Perhaps the strangest part isn't the masks or the instructions. It's that whatever happened on that hillside, both men appeared to expect it. They traveled there willingly. They followed a carefully planned sequence. Then something happened that neither of them ever returned to explain. More than half a century later, the lead mask case remains one of Brazil's most enduring unsolved mysteries, not because investigators failed to find clues, but because the clues they found only made it deeper. If this case caught your attention, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for unanswered evidence so you don't miss the next one. New cases weekly.